Mental health is important. If you are experiencing any level of mental distress or unease, please seek professional help. Therapists and psychiatrists are there to provide a safe and reliable space to process stress and difficult situations through various methods. They are there to provide preventative and post-care for such things. If you are experiencing a situation that requires immediate or emergency attention, please check the links below for crisis and emergency options. You can also find links below to charities that help children in need. Any help you can provide would be appreciated. Our social media, Ko-Fi, Throne, and Discord server are linked below as well. The Discord is a community gaming space with a completely optional section for Dungeons and Moogles.
And of course, as far as I know, unless it's changed like today, Power Word Meal is still going. 80 cents for the lowest donation. You can help feed children and families in need. Wow, I stumble way too much through these intros. You can get, for any size of donation, you can get a bunch of free content for the 5.5 rules of D&D, species and adventure guide, all kinds of cool stuff. And of course, your donation is really important to the people who are actually receiving these meals. It does a lot to help people who need it. So go over there. If you can donate, great. And the more you can, even better. All of that said, though, we're in our recap phase as we come back to the Highroad of Maluviette, a 5e Dark Fantasy campaign. Last week, we had all kinds of fun as everyone faced off with shadow monsters that kept appearing at the top of the hour, and everyone, by the end of it, became aware of the fact that these monsters have increasing difficulty. Everyone went around trying to look at inscriptions on the bottom of all of the statues, which they were able to place towards as being the parts of something that the voice that's been leading them on through this adventure had said near the beginning in a very prophetic way. All of you have discovered that this village was destroyed when a group of ancient warriors tried to perform a ritual at these five, which required them to chant and repeat that set of lines repeatedly and draw power. It was supposed to be a ritual to ascend to godhood, but they simply were not powerful enough to do it, and that is what caused this village to become the way it is now. You found that out because you managed to punch a hole through the barrier in some small way to be able to connect with Risha, who was able to give you that information. The way that he's also presented this is that as you do things that can change or alter timelines, whether this one or another, it is helping lead him towards what he wants, which is taking Pius's power and core, his essence, his personality. You have discovered that this entity is essentially Dr. Druidar Rifle as well, a man from the future, which is Pius's past, who had been trying to create a time machine. While speaking to him when you found that out and realized it, he did kind of shrug off that name and the title of the doctor, very angry about it, and has decided to call himself the Master, as he seeks to be the master of time. While we begin this session, and that last screaming of his and him calling himself the Master, you see the shadows take shape. Everyone, I've got them posted in pics, and I believe they all came through in the correct order. The one at the very top with all the purple, that is the shape of the shadows taking form currently.
Love that.
I need to put that up on stream. Sorry, everyone. I've had to have this particular image prepared for the start of the stream. I'm such a terrible content creator. I'm never ready.
And you're telling me I'm running late? Jeez.
Hey, I had a bunch of other stuff to do in the middle of today. Like play Expedition 33.
Okay, that look like a lovely individual.
Yes. So, like the previous ones, there is one for each of you, and they're standing about 10 feet away from all of you as a whole. They are made of pure shadow, but you can see a lot of the details, like where the eyes sink in on these skulls and the twisted gnarling of branch-like limbs, but they lack any color or substantial depth to their flesh, so to speak.
And they're grouped up similarly to us, just 10 feet away?
Basically, yes. It's similar to the others where they kind of have the group surrounded, each one 10 feet away from their corresponding hero.
Do we get to do anything, or are we rolling initiative?
Yes, you're at your turns first this time.
Oh, okay. So we're starting.
I can force them to us if we want.
Yeah, come to us.
I'm just checking one thing. So I turn to the rest of the team and Geraldine and quickly say, I can put a barrier between us if we need protection.
Like a physical barrier?
I nod. Not permanent, but something useful, at least. For a bit.
Let's trap them then. I'll put a wall of fire behind them and force them forward. You trap them in the fire.
And I can actually do a wall of wind. I think that's what I have.
Yes, you do have a wall of wind.
A wall of wind.
Hey, so you guys go, and I will do the last that is a wall of water. So we got 3 elements out of 4.
I'll start it off then. And Wrath, you can see he takes a deep inhale and the crackling electricity starts in his mouth. But as he slowly exhales it into his own hands, it becomes like a fire. And he takes it and claps his hands together and then spreads them apart in front of him. And he's going to make a wall of fire on all of their asses, basically. And he's pointing the damage towards us as he tells everyone back up and moves everyone back 5 feet. But he's pointing the damage towards us so that they're in it. And if they move towards us, they'll still be in the damage radius.
Okay.
And to force them, in a specific direction, more than I will start to move my hand and using my natural, my Triton racial ability, I will start to condense the humidity present in the air, and all of us like creating this slab then rise from the ground, and it's almost like condensed water that create a barrier. So in order to need to try to pass through it, I hope that will make it difficult. And is a 30 feet wall that I hope will push them towards the fire.
So like before, they've got you in a circle. All of these wall spells can be made into a ring, though, with them on the inside, because the 20-foot diameter. So.
Okay, sounds good for me.
So the wall of water is between you and them. The wall of fire is on the other side of them.
Now we need a wall of wind.
And the wall of wind!
I don't know what the wall of wind does, though.
Blows everything.
Hey, wind and
Blow my
fire is a
fire
great
out.
combo.
Yes.
Unless it blows the fire out.
Technically speaking, 1 feet from each other. The only missing one is Earth.
Earth, yeah. Anybody have wall of earth?
I think it's wall of stone at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, basically
Always
it pushes back things like projectiles and such. Creatures in it take damage, that sort of thing. With wall of wind, fire burns
So just this-
instead.
The space in between the fire and the water is just wind tunnel.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hell yeah.
So that should help also us to make sure that they go into, if they don't want to get damaged or they don't want to get stuck, they need to go in a, one by one in this tunnel we created so we can attack one at a time all together.
Sure, yeah. Well, my fire, I'm going to make the full ring of fire. That way the outer barrier is complete.
Yeah.
What a time if only I had spells.
So, basically, with the setup, it is you guys, wall of water, wall of wind, and the enemies, then the wall of fire.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they all get to make a strength check first and foremost for being in the area of the wall of wind when it's created. With a natural 6, I don't think they pass. Come on, reload the stat block for me. Let's see, they have a +4. Yeah, 10 is not going to pass anyone's DC. So sorry, that means they take 3d8 bludgeoning damage. Roll that up.
From an outside perspective, suddenly these things appear and you watch this group as suddenly just water, wind, fire dome appears and they're just encapsulated.
Oh god, it's the Avatar!
Yeah.
See,
I was going very
what we
old school
really
and
need right
saying
now is a wall of force.
Yes.
Doesn't Tempest
yeah.
have the wall of force?
No, Nick did.
No.
I'm
What
akin
is
to
that,
1v1s.
3d8
I don't have
damage,
spells.
Twilight?
But I deal your damage.
Alrighty. Yeah, I gotta get into my dice rolls.
Oh, dang!
3d8.
There we go for 14 damage to all of them. Opening the wrong thing. Come on, don't lag out on me. So these shadows seem to hold just a little bit more sentience than the others did. As even though it's still on your guys' turn, they're clearly preparing to back away from all of this, willing to take whatever damage to avoid being stuck in it. But, Tempest, Pius, you have taken no action so far.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting just for everybody else to do their thing. I'll get as close as I can to the radius and hold my action to mollywop anything that comes out of that.
All right.
Yeah, probably same. I ain't got no spells to work.
Get ready if they decide to come forward.
Yep, I'm going to start smacking.
Be inquire waiting as well.
All right. Well, fire is a dexterity save.
Yep.
The wall of wind, does that go off at the start of their turn or the end?
Sure. As a bonus action, I'm also going to use a blade song. Just a heads up.
All right. Does anyone else have any bonus actions they want to take on their turn while I double check the spell?
Not that I can think of.
I will put myself behind Pius, and just because with my height, I can literally just reach from behind him with my rapier in case they come forward.
All right. Oh, Wall of Wind does not deal damage after the initial casting. That means they get to make a dexterity save now, which is a +1. Yeah, they fail. Go ahead and roll your fire damage there, Wrath.
That is 24 points of fire damage.
So you can all hear from each one of them what sounds like at least a dozen voices all kind of screeching in pain simultaneously as they push out of the wind, push through the fire, and all go out the other side, away from the terrifying elemental walls in front of them. And then they just stop and look towards all of you through these walls. You're not sure how well they can see you, because you're having some difficulty seeing them. They're mostly just silhouettes at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But it rolls back to all of you.
We've got a minute if they stay out of this. Anyone have any preparations they can do?
Can we just push everything, to them?
Actually, hold that thought. And Wrath jumps, and as he begins reaching up, you see his scales start glowing purple, and he flies 10 feet into the air. Can I see any of them?
Absolutely. The walls are only about 10 feet tall, so the moment you go above that 10-foot mark, you have a clear view down to all of them around the circle.
Okay. Looking down from that point, he points his finger down at the largest group I can get in a 10-foot sphere, and I'm going to cast Shatter.
All right, that is a Constitution save, if I remember correctly.
Yep, correct.
That is a big fail on part of the 2 that you could catch in the single shatter.
That is 12 points of thunder damage. I have something else. No, that's lightning. Never mind. So 12 points of thunder as I fall down again, essentially. Doof. They're still there. They're hurting.
GM, if I can, I will ready my action, and with one rapier in a hand, the other one, there is this gust of wind that I start to create around my hand. I'm holding it, and if they come closer, I will blast it against them, pushing them back into the fire.
Hell yeah.
All right. Pius, Tempest, Twilight, anything you're going to try to do on this turn?
I don't know. I could do grafting vine.
I don't think you can see any of them.
I could fly up to where you are, and
Yeah, you could fly, actually, yeah.
yeah, I can do my movement, fly up, cast grafting vine. Or is that only for one? Does it only graft one of them?
It is a single target.
Okay, that won't work. I guess I could do a
But
frostbite.
if you hit them and pull them closer, they would then fall from that position in the air into the spells.
Pull them into the fire.
I don't have that spell. I can't just pull them in.
No, that's what Grasping Vine does. It
Oh.
literally grabs a creature and pulls them to you.
Oh, okay. That's right. You're right. Yeah, let's do that then.
And then for up to a minute, you can do it again.
Okay.
Whipping them into the fire.
I just need to go double check your spell slots, because I know you are not good about keeping track of them. Let's see, Wind Wall is 3rd level, you use your 5th level. Oh, you actually still have a 5th level spell slot. Neat. I forgot we got high enough for you to get that 2nd one.
I didn't even notice I got that.
Yep. So, yeah, you definitely have spell slots to use it. So they have to make a dexterity save. This one that you're pulling. Come on, stop trying to send more photos. I need to roll. With a definite fail.
Let's go.
So, technically the vine sprouts from the ground. But that's fine because it is capable of moving through these walls, has no hit points so it can't be killed by any of it, and it has the range to grab it and literally drag it through the fire, through the wind, and into the water.
Well, we just want to stop it right outside the water, right? Or does the water do damage?
The water doesn't do damage, but he may give them disadvantage on,
Yeah.
with attack roll, and especially with ranged attack weapon.
Yeah, ranged attacks are basically done for them because of the wall setup, and honestly, them getting a space to come out of the water and towards you, yeah, not really happening. Especially since basically the last open space now has a vine in it.
Let's go. Solid plan. Solid teamwork.
You're all doing great.
We're
We
all
just
submitted.
waited a
Right?
minute.
Yeah. Just keep yanking them in.
Go ahead and roll your fire damage because it did go through the firewall.
25.
Can I just have Quay rain down Eldritch Glass from the sky?
Yes, you can because you're capable of casting through your. No, it's not that you cast. It's that your familiar literally has the ability to cast. But yeah, go ahead and roll that to hit for its Eldritch Blast from the sky. Then you're just as capable of flying up and doing the same. If you want to roll that one too.
It's been a while since I've used this. Spell attack, right?
Yeah, spell attack. You should be using Quay's spell attack since Quay is casting it. Let's see. Oh, plus 11. 21 is a hit. So roll the 4d10 for it.
And then adding 5 to each one after?
Yeah. 4d10 plus 20, my bad.
Very strong one.
Yes.
Aerial bomber.
Yeah. And you all have a much better view than like the two other times Quay has done this before. Quay shoots 4 blasts, which is currently beyond the rest of you.
Interesting.
Good bird.
That's a 38.
Very good bird.
And with every damage, you hear the shrieking from the ones being injured as well.
This is working out splendidly.
Oh, yeah, red gust for if any of them came close. Did you want to gust this one back out? The one that got pulled? Geraldine?
Yes. As I said, I was just waiting for them to came out. So my gust of wind, another racial spell that I can cast once every now and then. It's a 60 feet long and 10 feet wide blast that come out from my hand, and it just try to push the creature back 15 feet away from from where they're coming from.
Strength save, I'm gonna guess.
Let me double check.
Street Avatar.
Strength saving throw or being pushed 15 feet away from me.
Got
Hell
a
yeah.
21 versus your DC.
Unfortunately, they beat my DC because it's at 19. So there is a sound coming from Geraldine.
All right. Geraldine, that was a whole action rolling into this. You still technically have your whole turn. Same with Pious, Tempest, and Twilight, because Tempest familiar acted, but not Tempest herself. Wait, no, Twilight uses an action, never mind. So Pious, anything on your side?
Most of my shit isn't.
I don't
No. I think I'm gonna try and get a better angle and see if I can see any of them. Just move my full movement speed.
So you pretty much have to switch places with people to be able to move around inside of your protected zone. You can make out silhouettes. Basically, just ranged attacks have disadvantage for not being able to see them properly.
It's fine. I'll take that risk. Fuck it. Nope, that is not cantrips. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna shoot Eldritch Blast at the nearest silhouette that I can see.
All right, roll that to hit.
Shit, why did my 2 nat Well, shit, that's the first rolls. God damn it. I gotta roll another 3 for disadvantage. I got excited.
Yep. Oh, that was almost 2 crits, though.
Yeah. It might still
Three
be.
nat 20s.
So
15 the lowest, 25
15.
the next.
Yep. 15, 31. Or
Two of them meet their mark. One does not. As you feel, you know that the wall shouldn't be affecting it, but for some reason you feel like that third one just kind of got glanced somehow. Just barely missing the target from what you could see.
So that'd be wisdom. It's +5, right? That'd be +5 for each beam, right?
Yes.
If you have the
Yes.
Eldritch Invocation.
Yep. I'm pretty sure I do. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure I do. Because I have a shit ton of those.
You do. That was the
Yes.
one that you did training
Agonizing
for, if I
Blast.
remember correctly.
Yep. Okay.
2d10 plus 10.
Oh my god. I fucked that up.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, I don't normally do that, so there we go. 21 damage.
21 damage. You definitely hear more screams coming from the one you hit.
Good. Fuck that bitch.
Twilight, you being the only one that's up above, you can tell that 3 of them are looking pretty fucking bad at this point. The other 2 have definitely taken some damage, but they're not like really bad off yet.
So I have, let's see. It was one of my potions. Let's see which one it was. I think it was.
Are you trying to throw like the elemental vials or the status potion vials? Because I can't think of any other potion like things you have that would be useful.
Let's see. I have my staff swarming insects. I don't know if that would work.
Not at the moment, just because you have used your action this turn for the grasping vine.
But I do.
Tempest, what are you doing?
If I can spot a silhouette, I could possibly lighten lure it and pull it to the fire.
Red moonberry.
Unfortunately, not. You won't be able to do that just because it has a 15-foot range and the walls are 15 feet. So you'd have to actually go closer and go at least into the water wall to attempt it.
Right, okay. I got nothing. I
Okay.
wait.
I have something.
Geraldine.
I can use my
No?
I can use my red moonberry.
Wait, eat it?
Huh?
Like, eat it? Or just throw a berry at these shadows?
So like exploded or something. Maybe I'm not thinking.
It's a berry. It has to be eaten to do anything.
Okay, then yeah, I got nothing.
Geraldine,
Okay.
you still have your actions technically.
Yeah, I am. The spell didn't work, so the one the pious attack is now in range for me to eventually to like a lateral step, stabbing him and going back where I was.
No.
No.
You could sidestep over and try to attack the one that got pulled closer, and then step
Okay.
back to where you were.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I just wanted to picture if there was one close enough. So I'm going to roll my d20. A 24.
That's a hit.
Okay, sounds great. So this will follow a series of damage plus a bane on the creature.
All right.
Just let me roll it, and maybe roll the formula for the damage, and that's my round for now. So we can move on.
Quick question before it moves back to them. You can't hold a bonus action, can you?
Reads as written, no. But personally, I'm okay with you holding a bonus action or action, as long as it's something that was part of your turn that you are waiting to do.
Okay. Then stop me whenever you want. But as part of the Dragon Mask, it doesn't take an action that I can find, or a bonus. It doesn't, like, it's a free action. I can give myself blind sight for 5 minutes once a day. So I would activate that and kind of trace my fingers along the wall of water and move towards the one who was pulled in. And I'd like to hold the bonus action of using 2 sorcery points to quicken to do lightning lure for in case he tries to run away.
Hits the wall of fire, gets pulled right back in.
Yep.
All right. That sounds good to me.
Okay. And as Wrath, I think I have to get into the wall of water for this to happen, right? I'm not. I'd have to get that close.
So when it hits the wall of fire, which is what you're holding for, that is 15 feet. That is just in the range for lightning lure.
Okay. Well, I'll step into the wall of water anyway, so that just in case he gets to the other side, I can still catch because I now have blind sight, so I don't need to be able to see him. But as Wrath does step into it, there's like that effect of the Tesla coils of just electricity sparking off of him into the water around him.
All right. Well, the first part of their turn as it rolls back is this one trying to move away. You are also adjacent to him, Wrath, so you can use a reaction to make an opportunity attack.
I'll save my reaction for using that lightning lure.
Okay. So roll your damage on the fire while he rolls a dex save. Again.
Okay. 15 fire.
He certainly takes 15 fire.
Okay. And then, yeah, as soon as he gets through it, I'm just going to unleash the lightning to grab him and try and pull him back.
Okay.
No, I didn't mark off my sorcery points. Let me do that. There we go. So that's a strength save on his part.
A good old natural one.
Beautiful. So that's 14. Oh, hold on the lightning. But he takes the fire damage again. Or can it only happen once per turn?
Once per turn. The first time they enter the area per turn, and if they end their turn next to it, they can take it a second time.
Perfect. So, that was 14, but I have something that lets me do extra lightning damage. I think it's the mask. If you deal lightning damage to a creature, it cannot take reactions until its next turn.
All right.
So, there you go. And yeah, I'm just going to yank him back at my feet.
Oh, he failed. What's the damage on it?
On the wall of fire again, because he's within 10 feet?
The lightning lore.
Oh, 14.
Okay.
Sorry.
He is attempting, now that he's next to you, to absorb you. Roll a strength saving throw, Wrath.
Strength saving throw.
Yep, it is a DC 15 as it tries to integrate you into its body.
It's a good thing I got a natural 19 for 22.
You are good then. So it fails to do this, fails to move, fails to everything, so deal that fire damage one more time.
24 on that one.
And another one poofs and disappears. Because it is in the wall of wind, you see it blown away as if it were actual physical particles, though. And the other 4 hold.
Mm-hmm.
So it rolls back to all of you again.
How far beyond the wall of fire are they?
They are literally adjacent to it.
Anyone else want to go?
Way.
Hey, blast!
Yeah, I'll drop,
So anyways, I started blasting.
Can help
I'll drop some Eldritch Blasts after that as well.
Oh, 16. Work.
That is a big old fail-a-rooney.
It's hard to see. Small eyes. They can only do so much.
Yep, you don't even have to roll. Actually, no, Quay doesn't have disadvantage, never mind. But yeah, it's still fail-a-rooney. So close, though. So close. As this thing seems to just, like, slightly move its body, and you see it go straight through its side and slam into the ground.
And I'm just waiting for one of them to try to break free.
They're all outside of the ring.
Yep, they are all outside of the ring right now. Twilight, you are capable of using your grasping vine to grab another one to pull closer.
Yeah, I'd probably do that. I was thinking maybe do a cast of Form of Insects, or wouldn't that work?
They're not necessarily grouped up. They are surrounding you guys.
Mhm.
So if you tried to center it on you, hoping it would be big enough to catch them, it would get blown away in the wall of wind you have. Still not making it all the way to them.
What if I throw a vial of poison from Weeping Willow?
More than likely, the wind would blow that way.
Okay, then that won't work. I'm running out of options here.
Think about it for just a second. I'm going to help out our melees.
Go ahead.
Are there 2 of them within 15 feet of me? Or can I move to make it so?
You can move to get 2 of them within 15 feet of you.
Okay. I will slide over in the water, and as I do, electricity has started to arc out of my arms, both of them, in these wide sweeps within the water, and I'm going to twin spell, confirm, lightning lures on 2 of them to try and pull them in.
All right. An 11 and a 6.
Fails. Neither can take reactions, and the first damage roll was 13 points of lightning. Do you want me to roll them separately, or you can deal 13?
No, you can
both?
do just 1 damage roll for both.
Okay, cool. And then going through the fire again, that's another 17 points of fire.
All right. They are still standing. There is also the one that was already in the wall of wind, so there are 3 of them rather close and easy to make it to for melee at the moment.
I presume
sign-
one is. Sorry.
That was a
Tempest, you go
question.
first.
I can actually do it? Yeah.
You
Hit
can
'em.
do attack, yeah. That's a hit.
20. Nice. 28.
28 damage. The one you hit puffs and bursts out, being blown away by the wind wall.
You got the other one.
Get him. Put him.
Without-
Jonathan,
waiting
the
for
one that you
order.
baned was the first one that disappeared, by the way.
Oh, okay. So I was going to ask you exactly that. So,
Yeah.
I'm going to move to the, immediately move to the next. As soon as Tempest finished to attack, I will jump in, thrust with my rapier, try to pierce into his, body or whatever this thing is made of, and just quickly take a step back. It's more like a dance between me and them.
Okay.
With a 31, I think I hit.
That
So-
hits for sure.
So this one also take the Bane, and it had also 23 damage.
23 damage. Okay. It is still up.
Mm-hmm.
And it can't attack you because you hit it when you stepped back. So, Pius, you still have your action.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'd like to- I'd like to attack it. The same one that Tempest attacked. Or not. Sorry.
Yeah, the one
The one that
Tempest
Geraldine
attacked.
attacked.
Yep. There we go. That's the one closest to you, anyways.
So that's a 29 and a 25 to hit.
Both
Okay.
hit. Ooh,
Okay.
this is the zombie slayer, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I realized I forgot something about this last session. So roll your damage.
Okay. No.
Then roll your damage.
13.
13 for the first one. Then roll the second
yeah, that's
one.
right. There was 2 attacks. My bad. Another 13.
Another 13. All right. This thing is barely maintaining its form through all of this craziness. But as you make impact the first time, you feel like one of your, fake mechanical muscles, it feels like it just twists and pops back. And as you swing and you hit again, you feel that same strange twisting and knotting in your body. You take 5 points of damage each time you hit it for 10 damage.
Or I could just not. Like, what the fuck, Jess?
I kind of forgot. This was cursed.
Wait, what? This weapon is cursed?
Yes.
Oh my
Uh-oh.
fucking god. That would have been so lovely to know.
Yeah,
Why are
I
you
kind of
using it?
forgot about it. Yeah, I kind of forgot about it. So,
Okay.
because it happened when you first picked it up. You only use it like once, and then I forgot about it the 2 times in the middle, and now I remembered it again.
Question, Jess.
Yes.
Given that one is still barely standing, because I just killed the one that I struck, does that mean I get to go over to the next one?
Yes, you can move and make your second attack with extra attack.
Because I kind of forgot about that.
Yes,
I
roll that to hit. That's a hit, and your minimum damage is way more than enough for what it had left.
Fair enough.
Leaving 2 of them now. One that's on the outside and one that's still right there at the wall of wind.
Actually, Jess, I don't have the wall of wind. I have the wall of... Where was it?
Well,
The
apparently for
wall-
this fight you had the wall of wind, because we are a few rounds into this.
It's
Too late
wall
now.
of thorns.
Too late now.
Well, apparently I have it. I didn't know I casted it. All right.
Yeah, I wish that you have thorn wall though, not wall of wind. So going forward, yes, but at the moment it is a wall of wind.
Okay.
And that last one, it's got to roll back over to its turn first. Any bonus actions though?
Nope.
All right, it is going to try to move away, and Tempest and Wrath, you would both have the ability to make an opportunity attack on it.
Woo!
Is it at disadvantage because I'm in the water?
Let me double check that spell. I think it's only ranged attacks.
It's only on range attack, so
Yeah.
I missed.
26. 26.
26 hits, 13 does not.
14 piercing and 5 lightning, and it cannot take a reaction.
Okay. And then it gets to make a dex save as it tries to go through the fire. So you can go ahead and roll that damage.
24.
24. It makes it through the other side. Barely. It is still standing, but it gets out of the range of it, and the other one does nothing as it rolls back to all of you yet again. So, Twilight, one is doing badly that you could try to grab, and then one that, for the most part, hasn't been touched since the battle started.
I'm gonna try to grab the one that hasn't been touched.
Okay. What were you saying, Raph?
No, never mind. Sorry.
Well, it fails and gets pulled through the fire.
Shit. Okay. Ooh, bad rolls. 10 points of fire damage.
Do I roll?
No, there's no. It has to make a save, and there's no damage. So, but it has been pulled up to the wall of water directly between. No, actually, it couldn't because you guys are all like adjacent with the wall of water. No. Hold on. Sorry, my brain's processing the exact catty-corner positions. Okay, it is adjacent to Pius and Geraldine and Wrath currently inside the wall of water.
Let's make it a party. And Wrath's arm lashes out, and he's going to try and pull the other one in.
Come over here.
Come over here.
I got a 20 on the strength save.
21 is the DC.
Deal your lightning damage.
Oh, 20 points of lightning damage, and it cannot take a reaction.
So your lightning lure hits this one that managed to just escape the fire. And as you pull it through, and it begins to burn and crackle with the electricity at the same time, getting pulled through into the wind, it breaks into pieces that are just flung all over before each of the pieces bursts and disappears.
This is getting fun. That's it for me.
All right, that leaves the one that is adjacent to Wrath, Pius, and Geraldine still.
I'll swing again. Actually, not with the Zombie Slayer Greatsword or Great Club. Thank you very much. I'll use Agony this time.
Sounds like your next short rest, you're changing your packed weapon.
I sure as fuck am, Jess.
Now that you know you're
23
trying
to
to
hit.
identify a curse, you can do so. 23 hits.
God damn it. I can type it out. Jesus. Hell yeah. 9 damage, and it is marked.
9 damage, and it is marked. Remind me what the marking does again.
Every time I hit it with Agony again, for 10 minutes, this lasts, it takes an extra 2d8.
Gotcha. All right, Geraldine?
This is the one then is now Mark and Bane, if I remember correctly.
No, this was the one that had been outside of the combat up to this point.
Okay, so the one then has been Bane every round. I Bane one every round and they keep dying. That's a good thing.
Yes, basically.
Sucking up that life force.
The plus side is that it's, not limited to like once per day or proficiency. It's literally every time you hit a creature, so.
Yeah, I just choose which one I need to curse. So let's mark him, even this one, I'm going to eat. We're stepping in, attacking, and that's a natural 1, guys. Great.
You do have advantage because you have Catty Corner essentially flanking with Wrath.
Okay,
because you're
that's a
kind of
good
in the
start.
middle.
But, the dice are not with me. So another natural 1, 2 1 in a row.
That is, wow, that is harsh.
Yeah. You know what? I probably push too close. My rapier just streak on the bodies of that they are made out of this thing, and just probably just scrape on the surface without actually causing any damage. And Geraldine is disappointed. You can tell by her face, but she just quickly clean her sword and put back in position using my fancy footwork to avoid any being attacked.
All right.
You just, let's say sigh for a second.
Okay, so it rolls back, and it is going to try something that you all notice fails. Like, again, it seems to have more sentience, but it's still not that intelligent. As you see what appears to be like spores trying to come off of its body and just kind of be not blown away, but getting caught in the water, so it can't properly let them out. And then after that, Geraldine, you need to roll a strength save, DC 15, as it starts to try integrating you into its body.
Okay, so I reach out to... Does it need to hit me first? Or is it automatic?
No,
Just to ask.
It's an automatic save.
Okay. Interesting. You say strength. Definitely my stronger point. Thank you for my equipment. I have a +4.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, you beat that
18,
DC 15.
I just push him away from me.
All right. It will then attempt to move away. Wrath, Pious, Geraldine, you all get opportunity attacks.
Bet.
And Wrath and Geraldine, you have advantage.
Fuck me, of course. 15.
I'm going to roll 2d20. So, 24. It's my
And that
best.
hits.
31.
24
from Wrath.
hits. 21 from Wrath. That hits.
31, sorry.
Oh, 31
21
definitely
damage.
hits.
And 21 damage from Geraldine.
11 piercing and 5 lightning from Wrath.
Roll your fire damage as it tries to go through the wall of fire yet again.
I think they'd learn at some point. 27.
All right, it fails to
Oh,
save. This time it doesn't stop just outside the wall, though. And it continues to move until it's gotten about 40 feet away. Raise back to
Okay.
He's going
I didn't
outside of my.
Sorry, please go on.
He's going outside of my range, and Wrath looks over and he extinguishes the wall of fire. I'm assuming we can all see him now through the wind and the water.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still, like, distorted slightly, but you see him a bit better than before.
He's mine.
I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay, roll 2 hit.
16, 30, and 24.
2 hits. Describe how the Eldritch Blast takes out this last hulking shadow that has the back turned to you.
Pice holds his arm like Mega Man would, where his free hand grips where his elbow is, and this energy starts to swirl around his feet, and then it snakes up his body and out to his palm, his extended palm, and then his shoulder. You know how when a tank fires, the barrel kind of like moves backward?
Mhm.
His shoulder does that without the rest of his body moving. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Kind of like a cannon.
Kind of
Yeah.
kind of like a shotgun kind of pump action backward.
Kind of, yeah. And he aims for the back, like lower back. Not his ass, above that.
Shoot him in the ass, bro. What's wrong with you?
You're not even sure there's an ass on this thing, but you do see some cheeks down there.
Clap
There's,
those cheeks,
skulls.
guys.
Those cheeks are mine, bitch.
If it can scream, it's screaming.
It is screaming, very much so, as that is like the only thing it can do. And it is done. It is dead.
With a gesture, the wall of water just collapsed.
What's our plan?
We shouldn't waste time, I will say. Let's complete this ritual.
Everyone good with that?
I think that's our best shot. Yes.
No doubt. We're probably strong enough to actually complete it. With everything we've been through.
True.
Well, let's make sure of that, yeah? And Wrath is going to hold his hands out in front of him as if in prayer for a second and close his eyes. And there's a light, this time white, that forms magically under his eyes as light begins to glow. And I'd like to use my 1 spell slot per long rest to cast Hero's Feast in front of us.
There's a
Does it
buffet
go off
of
just-
magical food to eat.
Yeah, so as this happens, he opens his palms, and almost like growing out of the ground is just bowls and plates and cups and different foods, as if the ground here itself was our table, and it just arrays itself magically there in front of us. Everyone eat. We'll probably have to fight once more, but this will help.
And what does it do for us?
Ooh, meat.
It does a lot, actually. We have to spend the time to eat, though. Give me 1 second, I'll pull up the spell. Sorry.
It does have a 10-minute cast time. So it takes a while to weave the magic and for all of it to grow. And it takes 1 hour to consume it.
Oh, well then that wouldn't make it worth it, because we'd have to go through a fight
Hold on.
while eating it.
I forgot. Your that particular ability, no components, which kind of eliminates cast time as well. So yeah,
Yeah,
you
that
just have
was my
time to eat
plan.
it before the next one.
Right. So, if we spend the time eating this, several benefits. Cured of all diseases and poison, if anyone is poisoned or diseased. You become immune to poison and being frightened. All wisdom saving throws have advantage, and everyone's hit points, and that is the max hit points, these are not temp hit points, increases for the next 24 hours by 8.
And what exactly are we eating?
Whatever the
A
fuck
feast.
you want.
Twilight, it's a lot
small
like when
problem.
you paint a big buffet. Like, none of it's real meat from animals. There's meat, there's non-meat, there's everything.
Oh, I'll eat the table.
That's the ground pies.
Oh,
While we eat,
You getting bowls and plates and everything.
oh yeah. Everyone eat with your hands. I call this silverware.
Geraldine is looking at the table a little bit perplexed. Like she doesn't know what to do. And she just grabs something, look at it for a few seconds, and just taste it with her teeth first, and just eat it. And she eat the whole piece of meat with bones and etc. with just one go. So you guys can hear this crunching.
look, I'm
And she just wait for a second. Now I remember. And she just starts to eat little piece here and there, but with not much conviction.
while we eat, we should decide if we're going to complete this ritual, who goes where. I'd like to go back to where I entered this area.
Sounds reasonable. I should go back to where I chose up the first time.
I still feel like Twilight should go to the one that I was summoned to. It only makes more sense.
Why?
You're an angel.
Okay, you're right. Does make sense.
What would be more fitting than Cosmos?
I think you're both on the same side of that coin when you're looking at Cosmos versus the ideological deities.
But there is one thing that we both forgot.
Such as
I can turn into a demon. And maybe when I do that, I can probably get a better perspective.
I think that there is a reason why I was being teleported on those specific location. So I wonder why you don't like that one specifically.
Okay. Me?
No, I'm talking with Twilight, but
I just get a really bad. I don't know. I just don't. It makes me very uncomfortable and very uneasy.
do you prefer the Chaos one?
Say that again.
Do you prefer the Chaos one, the one that I was before?
I really don't prefer any of these, but I would prefer that one over the Angel one.
Why?
I think it's just. I don't know. I just don't. Like I said, it gives me a really. It makes me very uncomfortable and very uneasy. Maybe because I'm afraid of the unknown. Maybe because I don't want to know.
I look at the rest of the party.
I don't know.
And me having some sense of dark blood within me, you think it's a good idea if I just go back to the Cosmos one?
Why not?
Well,
I mean, I could try it, but if it goes wrong, it wouldn't surprise me.
All I'm saying is, I agree with Geraldine, I think there might be a reason we came here in the order that we did, but if you're just looking at it as I'm a demon, she's an angel, you both fit into the same category when it comes to that.
so you mean I kind of have
All
to.
right.
Switch places.
So you're telling me to turn into the demon and then try it.
I didn't say anything about you turning into a demon. That's a conversation we're going to have after this, by the way. What?
So I have an ability that allows me to turn into a demon.
We know.
Okay.
Ref, you remember when you were identifying the magic item for her?
Oh, this is an item? Okay. The way she
Yeah.
was talking, I thought
Yeah,
she meant
no.
like something else I didn't know about.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, she can transform into a demon with one of the magic items she's attuned to. You identified it previously.
Gotcha. That's a magical item. It has nothing to do with your true nature.
Okay. So
I wonder something, Twilight.
yeah.
Hear me out on this. Maybe I'm wrong. Whoever did this was killed during the process, right? They were never able to finish. So I wonder, are you ready to risk your companion's life over a little bit of discomfort?
No, absolutely not. You're right. I gotta get over this.
Good. I don't mind doing a switcheroo, like said. However, put everyone in danger can be an option that we don't want to face.
So, reminder, the switcheroo is what would put Twilight at the Cosmos statue, which is the one she's not comfortable with. Saying it where everyone started puts her with the ideological deities, and Tempest at Cosmos.
Okay.
So, everyone goes back to their places, and we try our best. If it doesn't work, we all gonna die. Again.
So you want me to go back to my original room that I started in?
After we deal with whatever the next wave is going to be. Tempest, are you okay with this?
It's not like we have much options.
I just
I'll
think
give it
it's
a
a wiser
shot.
choice.
I'll have my worries, but I'll try it out.
Wrath will place a hand on her shoulder, try to be comforting. I believe in you.
Right.
Got this.
Now the waiting game.
The waiting game. So
How
you all
much time
finish
for the
eating?
next one?
Happens when you finish eating.
Those
So
sometimes you guys see Geraldine just looking at the food during this hour, just picking something and almost watching it like, what is this? But she just tried. Almost like she forgot completely about eating as things that you should do.
so
So,
Geraldine, you go ahead.
we have here a very, nice time for ourselves, an hour where we are going just to enjoy each other's company. Anything you guys like to share before we are trapped in another fight?
I eat metal and shit out weapons and armor. What? It's true.
No, absolutely. That is facts, empirically.
Too much.
No, it was the perfect icebreaker.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a lot all of us could share. Maybe we go around and ask someone a question.
Do we want to call it a true zone? Or we like to lie to each other?
I'll be as honest as possible.
Nice. So you start, Rat.
Let's start small. How long ago were you contacted to join us?
Oh, without considering this place, I will say just a couple of days.
Now it's your turn.
Okay, let's start small. Twilight, where you come from? It's not, very common to see angels walking around.
I know little about my past. I was found in an ice cube, and very little do I remember, or I just know that my mom threw me away when I was little, and I was found in an ice cube, and the hermit rescued me. Very little about my past do I know.
Your turn.
You get to ask anyone a question, Twilight.
Hard. I know I'm gonna get punched.
Well,
Punch
that's
free
a
zone.
question.
Let's keep it
you said
civil.
Punch free? Oh, man. Okay.
Okay, Pius. 2.
Tempest, I would like to know a little bit more about that sword that you hold so dearly. Like, what is it that you hold? What is it that holds you to it?
I don't have a sword.
I think she's referencing Soul Drinker.
Yeah, the Soul Drinker.
Yeah. Why? She's asking, why are you so protective and connected with the Soul Drinker? Something that you never had prior to joining this group.
She gets ready to answer, but stops before saying anything to think.
Is this too big a question? I can go smaller.
No. Actually,
I don't think Geraldine has seen the blade.
I'll pull it out just for the discussion.
So, what you see, Geraldine, is an athame. It's not a typical dagger. It is a ceremonial dagger. It's very finely crafted and ornate, with jewels set into the hilt, and even the blade itself has been etched with runes. The crossbar of the hilt has the insignia of the Kinehurst family engraved into it as well. You can feel the power radiating off of it, just like the other couple of divine relics that you have seen so far.
Okay.
I mean, initially it was because the Kinehurst needed it back, and finding it, that would have been huge to bring back to them. But now recognizing that it represents the true heir to the Kinehurst, it allows me to walk the path so when it's all over with, when it's all erased and recreated, I can lead them to a brighter future.
For you, but wouldn't you need
One
to
question.
actually? Okay, go ahead.
Tempest question time.
Where did you learn the language? And I say it in deep speech. It's only directed at one person then.
In deep speech, Geraldine is smiling, tilting her head, and answering Tulvatra. Name that you probably don't even know.
I don't recognize that name. But I can only assume it's a powerful force.
I need
very
Pious, Wrath, and Twilight to roll wisdom saves. Luckily, you have
Shit.
advantage.
We do.
Yeah.
Oop, oop. 17.
Okay?
Is against my spell DC or a different one?
No. This is a madness save. It's tied to the torment fragments. It's only DC 15. Nothing crazy.
Okay, good.
Two
So
fucking threes. Are you
everyone's
serious?
good. You still got a 16, so that's good. Yeah, Wake has happened before when you've heard deep speech in more than just like a brief moment because this is going on extended. You feel that power of madness in the air around you as it's spoken. Then it makes you all uncomfortable, but not to any meaningful degree.
Sorry to interrupt. Does that mean it's Geraldine's turn?
Geraldine is looking at Tempest with a big smile on her face, like she's just happily enjoying all of this. And she turned to Pius.
So, you're the last one on this turn. You didn't receive any questions so far. So why don't you take one?
A question. Don't know if I have any. If I'm being honest, I feel like I know everyone here very well, and I don't really know if there's anything I want to know.
So Pius, while they were speaking deep speech, because you don't know that language, the only one you don't, you did recognize that Fulvatra was a name. You don't know why it was said, but you did recognize that it was a name being spoken. Same for you, Wrath and Twilight. You were able to recognize that that was a name.
How do you say it? Fulvatra?
Thul.
Fulvatra.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Thul. Got it.
Cool. Yeah.
Fulvatra. That name. Who is it?
Oh, so you have a question. I can tell you much. I just say something powerful. Powerful enough to have a lot of knowledge accumulated over centuries.
Interesting.
I think we all did around, isn't it?
I believe so. How much time do we have left, do you think?
You have probably about 20 to 25 minutes currently.
What do you think the next ones will be?
Only one question.
That was outside personal stuff. And I think, unfortunately, more shadowy stuff. Nothing really tangible, nothing really permanent.
Is this would this be considered taking a short rest, Jess?
No, because short rest is your sleep now.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
We are a little bit spent in terms of energies.
I've got something. As long as they aren't immune to fire or lightning, then I can hold my own pretty well still. Trying to think of something I might be able to do to prepare a little bit better. The walls worked really well. Whenever we had a plan, it worked really well.
Yes, we are really working wonderfully. How we feel about what's going on here, and that's a question for everyone.
Sorry, what was the question?
How we feel about what's going on in this place.
Shit, hold on, you guys. We just got a raid. So, hold on, I gotta interrupt here. Silver, thank you. Thank you for bringing your community here. Really, really appreciate that. Looks like you were playing D&D too, if I'm reading this correctly. Or, that is something you do, though. That is awesome. I'm so glad you're here. You can call me Magdalene. I am the GM here for our campaign that has been going 81 sessions now. When I have time, I do play some JRPGs on stream, RPGs in general, but the main focus here is TTRPGs. I do homebrew a fair amount of content, magic items, and the such, at least for the campaign. We have a few homebrew rules that are kind of fun. Right now, everyone is in the middle of trying to escape this valley they are in. A mysterious voice is rang out and told them that they must kill each other, and only the last one standing will be allowed to leave. They have found various parts of information, believe that potentially completing a ritual that was failed in the past may break the barrier that is keeping them trapped. So, if you gotta go, I understand. But yes, go ahead, leave a word and enjoy. We are in the middle of roleplay currently as they are eating a hero's feast, waiting for a new wave of enemies that they know is coming.
Thank you for the raid. We love yous.
I'm actually quite frustrated with this entire situation. I thought he was a friend of mine, but friends don't put others through what he is putting us through.
Indeed.
I just wish he would talk to me.
In a matter of speaking, he does. he's made his intention towards you pretty clear.
I have a question. Are we? Sorry, were you guys done talking?
No.
I didn't interrupt
What-
anything.
What's the question?
So the question is I thought we were going. I thought I was drawing the skeletons. Am I not doing that anymore?
No.
No, because it seemed to have unintended negative consequences.
Okay.
Every time we throw a body inside this black hole, let's call it like that, it seems that give more power to the person that is trapped as here. So
Right. That's right.
we decided to stop.
I'm not sure how to feel about it other than this is an issue we have to face. And my friend, and he says this as he looks over at Pius, is in danger because of it. And I don't want to see anything bad happen to him or the rest of the group. And I don't want to miss the opportunity to really sit down and have a chat with you, Geraldine.
She gestured to the table and all of us sitting there and chatting.
Not under duress.
Oh, a private session.
Doesn't necessarily have to be private unless you consider the group being so. More of a leisurely or open space where someone doesn't have to direct all of their attention towards the other party. If need be, they can walk away. Where are we going to go in here?
She just nod and look at you with her big blue eyes. By the way, guys, doesn't have a pupil, so they're just those, hole.
It's
Blue hole.
horrifying.
Yeah. So she just keep smiling without actually moving. I don't know what is more unsettling.
Honestly, Wrath, I don't think that's Drundar anymore. Whoever that is has gone mad.
Judging by the way things look in here, I'd agree with you.
I fully believe that if someone loses themselves, that there's still a piece of them inside, but without getting close to him, I don't think there's a chance of getting that piece of him out.
Guys, I want you to roll an insight check for me real quick.
I would love to. I'll do that right now.
Yeah.
There it is. I got pretty decent insight. And then real rate. That's a fucking 28, dog.
All right. Yeah, more than good enough here. You mentioning like this isn't Druindar anymore. He's gone mad. You remember what happened with Amy, stuck out in the void, and how even when you were able to manipulate time and space and save Amy, that madness that wasn't actually Amy was left behind, and is now this eldritch being that acts as that acts as your patron. So to say this isn't Druindar, it could be something similar. Saying as both him and you had been torn through space-time from that experiment.
What are you saying? We don't kill him? I don't know if that's going to be an option, Pius.
No, I'm not saying that. If it is to put him to rest, then so be it. But I just don't know how yet.
In the meantime, you say this. You can all see that Geraldine took one of the piece of meat that was there, and using her long fingernails, started to cut everything and started to take out the bones one by one with the precision of a surgeon.
Pius just stares.
Operating on someone and align the bones on the side based on the size of the bone and the shape in a almost obsessive compulsive order, and put the meat away and just stare at them and playfully just move one. And she's listening to all of you, but she's just kind of entranced in this.
Pius just stares and slowly inserts a butter knife into his mouth.
Jesus fucking Christ. The friction between the two scenes is
It's amazing, Pius. Thank you so much. Like, I can imagine it just like the clanking of your mouth.
Yeah, it sounds like you're rubbing a grill brush against like a metal sheet when he chews. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Geraldine just raised her head, just shake.
So, I think we are going to fight again very soon, and hopefully, getting enough time to conclude this ritual before we are no longer able to raise our weapon.
That's a good point. Do you think we could move to whichever side the slowest of us are so that the fast ones can run to their positions to reduce the amount of time needed?
That's a good option. There is another things that we need to consider, guys. How are we going to communicate with each other when we need to cast the ritual?
Don't we have?
Geraldine doesn't have one. We don't necessarily need to be able to communicate with each other. We need one person to be able to communicate with all of us.
And just say start.
Or countdown. Well, countdown's good, Luffy. But yeah.
I could fire an Eldritch Blast into the air. Oh, sorry, voice processors.
I could fire an Eldritch Blast into the air.
I don't have any kind of magic that can do that, unfortunately.
No, I mean, I'm saying I could be the one to communicate with all of us. As soon as you see that, we start the ritual.
And we count, each one of us on a precise time. They're part of the ritual. So we go around in a perfect order. I like that. I think it's going to work.
Well, and correct me if I'm wrong, I thought that I remember something about we all say the ritual at the same time, or we all say the prophecy at the same time. Is that not correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so it's not each one of us say they're part of the prophecy, it's just every one of us repeat the prophecy from start to finish.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to synchronize saying the ritual over and over while simultaneously also drawing blood into those bowls, or equivalent of blood.
And Geraldine will suggest to use those last 15 minutes to start to try it, so we are getting a little bit of rhythm. Just saying the ritual without, performing everything and etc. Just gesture and timing, and so everyone started with a cacophony of voices.
We need to guarantee. So, actually, you two will be close, so you'll be able to see the fire. Okay.
Each bit is equally distant from the other, so each bit can see two. Yeah. So the moment that he starts, the only person that is the far away is the only one that that are going to be.
The logistics of this is crazy.
When Pius launches his Eldritch into the sky, can have Quay in the center of town shoot their Eldritch Blast up.
I will do.
Because the center is this, it's the same distance for everyone.
Yeah.
Sounds like the plan is made. You all are practicing synchronizing a little bit.
Wait, how far apart are the furthest ones from each other? Or I guess they're all equidistant, like you said. How far apart are they?
So from one to the other in a straight line is about 5 minutes of walking, kind of from across at least, one side of town to the other. And if you put two of them that are side by side in this pentacle, it would be 2.5 minutes, half the distance.
I don't know if it would work. I could make the sound of thunder, but I don't know if it would reach everywhere.
It would reach at least it's just, possibly milliseconds difference time.
300 feet.
Quay with an Eldritch Blast in the center means that you're all equidistant from the center.
The moment that we all seen it is the moment that we all start to chant.
Yeah. Let's do it.
You got this, Quay.
Quay gives an affirmative cawing sound.
Yeah, let's practice that.
So you get your practice in, and as with previous, you hear the bells start to toll again. This time, 8 of them. And as with the previous ones, the master's voice echoes out across the valley again.
Amy, can't you see? I'm trying to make sure that we can be together, that we don't have to suffer. Please, just give me your power. I know what to do. The suffering you have been through since you were thrown back in time, I can erase it. All of it.
Amy's dead. Druindar.
You hear the sounds of sobbing begin to echo across the valley as the shadows begin to take form once again. And it should be the second image in there, in the pick section for all of you. As for a description, it's the one that's hunched over with the pale skin and topless. the black skirted bottom.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
it almost reminds you of like a cross between a vampire and a zombie. They have gone off and these shadows have formed around you. All of them hunched just slightly. And you all get to make the first move as you were sitting here waiting for them.
Geraldine first action is she's going to stand up, clean her dress, grab the chair, and throw it against this thing.
All
very,
right.
very elegant, very polite. Just throw it against this thing like it's nothing.
All right, then give me a dexterity roll. No proficiency on
Okay.
an improvised attack.
Very good. So my proficiency bonus is 4, and saving throw, you say agility.
No, just
Okay.
dexterity, no save, no proficiency, none of that fun stuff. Just straight dexterity.
Perfect. It's probably gonna land close to it, just crash on the side.
The natural one, you gotta pick up the chair and it kind of just slides out of your hand, so like it goes like a foot or two and just kind of tumbles like once over before stopping.
That's not how you throw a chair. This is how you would throw a chair, and I pick up my chair and I just throw it.
Vice Wrath, the two of you have high enough insight and perception. You notice these chairs that just didn't exist this whole time because you created a feast, not an actual table, chairs, or anything else. These chairs are very real all of a sudden, and all of you have one.
Power of imagination. You did it, Peter. You did it.
So Twilight, if you're gonna throw a chair at the one closest to you, give me a D20 plus your dexterity modifier. You got a +6 there.
I mean, did I just overtake the turn though? I mean, was he done with this?
No. Remember, cinematic combat. You all act simultaneously, so you can perform like combos and such.
I gotta get into my dice rolls. There we go.
Okay, you successfully hit this thing with your chin, though, which is 1d4 plus your dexterity, so a d4 plus 6. And were you throwing it at the same one Geraldine threw it at, or like just the closest one to you?
Yeah, the one that Dean was aiming for. 1d4 plus 6.
To prove a point.
You might have confused it.
Almost had
That
to
could
roll
work.
7 damage. It's fairly ineffectual, but like the chair hits, and these are all old, worn chairs. So they kind of just break. It just kind of breaks and splinters into pieces. A little leg here, a leg there. The back busted into 3 or 4 pieces. Those are your actions for attacking. So you still have bonus actions, and of course, Wrath, Bias, Tempest, you have not acted yet.
Wrath looking bewildered as he unsheaths his sword in his cross-legged sitting position on the ground as he looks around at the random chairs. And he stands up, and as he does, the electricity starts to crackle along the blade, and he's going to rush at the nearest one.
Yeah.
Fuck, where'd my... There it is. 15 to hit?
It manages to kind of just sidestep, and you glaze what you would presume would be clothing on this shadow figure.
I'll spin rapidly, and as I do my bonus action, I use the fiery teleport, and I teleport back in front of the group, blade out, facing it.
All right.
Didn't that do damage? Oh, sorry.
Don't remember if that deals damage or not. I don't think so.
No, it's the other thing. Okay. That's it.
How about you, Bias?
Are they far enough away where I can cast Eldritch Blast without disadvantage?
Yeah, they're all about 15 feet away from each of you. Again, one to each of you and about 15 feet away.
Okay. 33,
so that's
not 20.
Critical? Yeah, a critical, a 22, and a 25. All 3 hit.
Beautiful. Get him.
So that's 4 or 3d10 plus 15 plus another 10, so plus 25. 44 damage
force
straight
damage.
to this thing's chest.
Jesus Christ.
Ow.
The shotgun blast of Eldritch Blast.
Pretty much.
Yeah. You leave a nasty chunk impacts on its chest as it seems to actually depress in a couple of inches where you hit with each one, and it doesn't pop back out. It stays pushed in a couple of inches at each impact point. But you notice the pink light of your Eldritch Blast causes its chest where these hit to actually turn slightly pink as well.
Hell yeah.
How about you, Tempest?
Closest
Closest one,
Flint and
alright.
have Quay volley down Eldritch Blast, and then after they strike, I'll go in for my own swipe.
Alright. Roll that to hit with Quay.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
I gotta double check, I already forgot. Okay.
4d10 plus 20 is modifier.
53.
53 pounding into its chest, and just like with Pius's, it indents into it, and it has this pink tone where they make the impact.
Followed by my shot with the scythe. And it's a 27 to hit.
That's a hit on the first attack.
Should I roll the second one or just go for the damage on this first one?
Go ahead and roll the second to hit real quick.
Yeah.
That's a
That's a
critical
crit.
hit.
Nat 20.
So,
30.
do you still have the blade, your scythe blade, doing fire damage, or did you switch to cold or back to slashing?
It's still on fire.
All right. So that's 12d6 plus 36, 48. Since you got that beautiful crit.
Plus 36 or 48?
48. Because the dice max is 36, and then your modifier on the 2 attacks. 77 more damage with these slashes as you cut deep into it with both of them. It is still standing, though.
Oh, come on. It never had a chance.
You did.
You do have bonus action for an unarmed strike. Key point for 2 if you feel like it. Its form is wavering really bad, though, after this assault from you and your familiar.
We're gonna go with just the bonus.
Okay.
23 to hit.
That is another hit.
11.
As you slam into it with your body, you notice that it suddenly just like freaks out, and it's vibrating and shaking, pulsing out and bloating in some spots, pulling in others, and then its body kind of goes back to, but you can see a slight bubbling still happening across its body as it's barely maintaining its form.
I proved my point.
So did I.
Everyone else still has bonus actions if there's anything you want to do with them.
Could I have teleported where I'm not within 5 feet of anyone else, or would it have been too close of a distance?
You can teleport so that you are not adjacent to anyone, or you can be adjacent to any party member or any enemy. Your choice.
Okay. I was going for adjacent to no one.
Yeah.
I'll bonus action cast a Charlatan Stride at 3rd level. So as he teleports in flames and reappears, his whole body has become wreathed in those same flames.
All right. No movement?
Nope. Holding my ground.
Okay. Anyone else have a bonus action?
Not that I want to use
I'm
right
all
now.
out of wild shape.
All right. So, Tempest, you're already adjacent to one, so it doesn't move. But the rest of you, the ones that were closest to you, all move up, and they will attempt to bite you.
That wouldn't bite me.
25 is there to hit.
Miss.
That's a hit on
let me double
Twilight.
I have an AC 25.
Attacker
No, wait a
wins.
minute. Can we talk this out? I was just trying to prove a point here.
Whichever bites me,
Pius,
I'm
does it
doing a
hit you?
reaction.
So sorry, what's the attack? 25? Yes. I believe
25.
it is.
Okay.
Just hits.
So Raph is the only one that does not get bitten by these shadowy vampiric figures, which you very much take as being vampiric as they sink fangs into your body. They don't hold that class or like regal nature that most vampires do. It seems almost more like a vampire spawn or a vampire that hasn't fed for an extended period of time. As everyone except Raph, you take 7 piercing and 10 necrotic. Your hit point maximum being reduced by 10.
How long does it get reduced for?
I'm just checking on something.
It's reduced until you finish a long rest.
1 second,
Yeah.
though.
I have a reaction as well.
Damn, this doesn't do it. Okay.
What is your reaction?
Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, I believe they get a save on that.
They get... Where is it? There it is.
Dexterity save.
Yeah, dex save.
Okay, they have a +7 on this. They
If they
actually might
succeed,
pass
they
a
take
save.
half damage.
Half damage it is. I don't even know why I was checking. If this is the one that you were beating on, and it had a whole 1 hit point.
So
It
it still
is
gets...
done.
It killed itself. It bit me
Yes,
and then
as
it blew up.
Yeah. Oh, actually, technically, I recovered 10 hit points from that bite, but you overtook it all the same.
But I'm still, I'm still prone, right?
Prone? No, you didn't get knocked down.
No, I'm still affected by it, right?
Oh yeah, no, you got that for sure.
Okay.
You took 17 total damage. Geraldine, you were looking at something? Does it affect damage, resistances you have, or anything like that?
Yeah, I was looking at my resistances, just to make sure that about the necrotic damage. But please carry on, don't worry.
Okay. If there's no resistance, they then actually have multi-attack. As they, all except the one from Wrath, has their fangs driven into your necks, arms, whatever they manage to grab. They then swing with their claw-like hands, absolutely failing to meet the mark on any of you with their 11.
Hey, Jess, I do actually have a bonus action, and it's the Warcaster. I don't know if that would work.
That is a reaction, and not gonna help right now.
Okay, sorry.
It lets you use spells for your opportunity attacks is what that one does.
Right. Then I
Well,
got
then,
nothing.
like concentration and such, but you don't have concentration right now. That ends their turns, though, as they pull back from biting you.
Wrath, not being bitten, closes the gap quickly on his. He's going to take 4 points of fire damage from a Charlatan Stride immediately, as well as any other enemy or any other person within 5 feet of me. So I don't know if I have to be within. Anyway, and he's going to try to ram his sword into the gut of this creature.
Yeah, needs a hit. It's the only one taking damage.
26 to hit.
26 hits.
So 13 piercing, 15 lightning, and 12 fire. And is there one within 5 feet of it?
No.
There were 8, right? What happened to the other?
There were 5 of them, not 8.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
1
You
each.
said. Gotcha. Okay. And as I do that and the magic begins to unleash, I'm going to go ahead and bonus action Blade Soul.
All right.
That's my turn.
Everyone else? Tempest, yours has been bloated up.
True. How close is Raph to his?
He is adjacent to his.
I've
Ooh,
impaled
no
this
play on
one's
that one.
stomach.
I'm gonna just swipe up behind it then.
You're gonna flank it?
Yep.
Okay. You have advantage, so you get 3d20 on each attack. 17 and a 26. Both hit. So that's 12d6 plus 12 for the 2 attacks together. 53? It still stands.
Oof, that's harsh. Pies, how far are you from yours?
Adjacent.
I don't know.
Everyone is adjacent to theirs because they ran up and bit you guys.
Damn it, so Eldritch would just hit everyone, wouldn't it?
You can still go for an Eldritch Blast with Quay, because Quay can take a position that puts the enemy in the middle instead of putting the ally in the middle.
Okay, fair enough. Koi's gonna attack the same one then.
I'm gonna go for Wraths as well.
Nope. Unless it also has advantage.
No, it won't have advantage on any of these.
Well, I wish I had inspiration right now.
So which one are you going for with Quay then? Geraldine, Pious, Twilight, or Wrath? Because they each have one. You're on Wraths right now.
I was gonna try for... Honestly, I asked Pies because I was gonna go and launch on that one.
Okay. You can throw some Eldritch Blast into the one on Pious.
I still gotta roll those attacks. I'm sorry, Pies.
It's okay. Just do
You're
it.
shaking. Fuck.
Come on,
I'm
roll those
fine.
hits. Okay, that's the damage, but you still have to roll the hit first.
That's what the 1d20 plus 11 was.
I didn't notice that. That was a nat 1, so that was a miss. Never mind.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
why
you
I
meant
was
by
like-
hitting. No, you're good because Pious is on the opposite side of them, so you don't smash into Pious. Well, yeah, Pious, they come kind of close. Like, one zips past your head, one zips past your leg. You have one that manages to go like straight through your armpit.
Tempest, the hell?
There was Quay. He usually has better accuracy.
Quay, what the hell?
Wow.
This time you get like a squawky actual word. This time is it just like sorry, very squawk sounding.
You're lucky the captain is asleep, or I would have him cook you.
That's too far.
You still have a bonus action there, Tempest, if you wanted to use that free offhand, though.
Fair enough.
So with advantage for 3d20.
I am just going hard here. Oh wait, unarmed. 25 in there.
25 hits.
11.
For 11. 11.
11.
It's still standing. Not looking good. Pius, Geraldine, and Twilight still have their full set of actions, though.
I have a quick question, GM. Does
Yes.
this thing is still attack on me? Is like they bite and they're still on us, or they retreat immediately?
They stayed right on top of you. They did not back.
Okay. So I can assume that this thing is like biting on my side or maybe even my arm, and their mouth is still on me.
More or less. They bit and it pulled its head back, but its body did not move away.
Okay. And so I just look where I've been bitten and like almost not surprised, more curious, while I reach on my side and I, without even kind of looking, just do a quick slash across their face to see if I hit. That's a natural 20.
Let's go.
You hit. Are you smiting? Are you eldritch sighting this? Or do you
So,
even have a spell slot left for that?
I'm fortunate I don't have a spell slot for that, so it's not going to be my maximum full damage. I'm going to roll the damage, and in the meantime, I'm going to tell you the maximum amount, and I'm going to add the maximum amount, like you told me multiple times. So I'm going to add 37 damage on top of my roll. 59.
Nice.
59
In the
damage.
face.
In the face.
And with the rest of the gesture, I just quickly clean up from any residue on my blade, and I'm going just to point it towards them and smile.
All right. Bane or bestow curse this time.
Yeah. So sorry, what you say about Bane?
For your weapons effect. Did you want to use Bane or bestow curse on it?
Yeah, no, Bane. It's
Okay.
pretty much the first one I always do.
Yeah. Figure I'd ask still.
No,
All right,
it's
Pius,
correct.
Twilight.
Go ahead, Pius.
Swing on the nearest one.
All right, swing on that one in front of you.
14.
Unfortunately, a miss.
Okay.
Leaves you, Twilight.
I'm going to cast
You're going to cast what?
Frostbite.
Frostbite. He gets a Constitution save. No, not even gonna roll it. As you realize he's immune to cold, the ice just washes over the body, and it doesn't react at all.
So it's a 3D.
Nope, no damage. It is immune.
Ugh.
Now we know.
Yes, now you know it is immune to cold. Going back over to them. Raph, the one that tried to bite you turns towards Tempest instead this time, as they all attempt to make the same bite attack.
Rat's mad.
17, I believe, misses everybody, though.
Mm-mm.
And they still go for that same thrust with their hands for a 22 to hit.
Can you roll 1d4? Or do you want me to roll 1d4?
You're right, I need to roll the 1d4 specifically for yours. 2.
Oh, 20, yeah. Okay, so a miss on my side.
All right, I believe that's a miss for everybody now. No. Twilight, you only have a 19 AC. You get hit by the second one.
Oh my god.
So that is 7 slashing and 14 cold as the claw kind of comes across your chest, and it almost feels like it's sucking the heat from your body as it hits. For a total 21 damage.
I am not looking very good, I don't think.
Well, if my phone would stop fighting me, I'd be doing better here.
Unless the dinner helped. Did the dinner heal me some?
Technically, yeah, like 8 points.
Yeah, 8 points. That's true.
8 points on top.
Yep. You are currently at 123 hit points.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm doing great then.
The stream
Fine.
itself is not reflecting
More
the
than
8-point
me.
increase from the maximum, so. But y'all are still more than good, as Twilight is one that's actually lost the largest percent of her health. Even if Tempest has the lowest health there and therefore has the lowest actual number. But that's the end of their turn, as they fail to actually hurt anyone but Twilight this time.
I'm
It's
gonna
facing you, Wrath.
Yeah, Wrath is very angry, and as he sees it turn and attack Tempest, Calm kind of pokes his head out of Wrath's coat and crawls quickly up his head to the top, and he acts like he's doing his own breath weapon, and just a single line of electricity shoots out, and this is him casting True Strike to grant me advantage as Wrath angrily yells as he jumps up and Gladiator strikes down, trying to hit the dude's spine with his blade.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Great.
Beautiful.
Give me that crit damage.
Okay, I'll give you the regular damage and then I'll add it all up. So 13 slashing, only 6. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't add anything. Hold on. Okay, and then 2 of these. Okay, so 26, 32 plus 6 is 38, plus 18 is 56, plus 16 is 72 points of damage in total, unless they're resistant to one of those things. Fire, piercing, or lightning.
They are resistant to none of them as you carve this thing's spine, or would-be spine, out of its back. And the spine itself remains for just a moment, long enough that you could grab it and crush it if you desired.
He'll reach down and grab it and looks up at Tempest and sees that she's okay and just gives a nod before, with his 60 feet of movement, he's behind whatever the closest one is to him to give flanking to someone else, and dealing 1d6 fire damage.
That would be the one next to Pius that's close to you. What's that fire
It
damage?
takes 3 points of fire damage.
All right.
And then with the hand that is now clenched around nothing because the spine has evaporated at this point, he just angrily looks at it and punches the back of this one's head. He's going to donkey punch him with his bonus action, unarmed strike.
Yeah.
With advantage for flanking, right?
Yes.
28 to hit.
That hits.
7 points of slashing damage with my claw.
All right.
That's my turn.
Things still fairly healthy and hearty right now. Tempest, you have no target in front of you currently, so you can move to grant advantage to Twilight or Geraldine if you desire.
I'll get behind Twilight's.
All right.
Now, I'll have Quay drop down or strike down at first.
Strike down at Twilight's before you move in. All right.
17.
That hits.
$40 damage.
Big chunk of its health, but this one was at full capacity before being slammed by that Eldritch Blast.
And then I'll be up behind it.
Hey, you have your advantage for 3d20.
And I roll it twice.
Yep. 2 attacks, so 3d20 and then 3d20 for the second attack. All right, so that's a 27 and a 25. Both those hit.
Whoa.
No crits.
Unfortunate.
57 damage deals a hell of a lot to it, though.
And then my bonus for the unarmed, which is still advantage, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
23.
That's a hit.
11.
Another 11. It's still standing, but it's not looking so good. Vice, Jody, and Twilight still have their turns.
Geraldine will just double down on the attack she just landed, and, kind of very focused on taking this, chopping the head of these things. Maybe she can keep it. They don't dissolve this time, maybe. Okay, I had too many rolls, sorry. Okay, 1d. 15. I think that's a miss. Or maybe not.
That is a miss. Really, what is a miss is you kind of graze across where its neck is.
We are playing an interesting dance, me and you.
I say while I'm ready for their action.
All right. When you speak to it, it does actually speak back. It's like low, guttural, kind of growl sound.
Dance with a delicious treat for me.
Geraldine is, happily surprised because everything we fought since now wasn't able to interact with us. So this is a new and very good.
Highest Twilight.
I'm casting Guiding Bolt at second level.
Okay. You are adjacent to it.
So disadvantage?
It would be disadvantage, but you also have like the advantage from flanking right now, so just that normal roll.
Well, it's a ranged attack, though.
I mean, it's still flanking it. It's still trying to dodge both of you at the same time, regardless.
Okay, well, in that case, it's
That is a hit.
22.
That is a hit.
That is 5d. 16 radiant.
16 radiant. It is still most certainly standing. Guiding Bolt makes it glow, though, doesn't it?
Gives advantage to the next attack against it.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Twilight, you're all that's left.
She's gonna cast Levitate on it. The one that's like right in front of her.
Okay. Levitate, I don't believe actually allows a saving throw, so it kind of starts to float off the ground.
And then I'm just gonna drop it as hard as I possibly can.
Or you have to make it go high up first. I'm gonna double check real quick to see if Levitate allows a save, though.
Yeah, it's a con save.
Okay, yeah, I got the Constitution save, you're right. Let me double check its con. Only a +3. It fails, all the same. And you can make it go 20 feet up in the air.
Yep, I'm gonna make it go 20 feet and I'm gonna drop it.
Not gonna do much at 20 feet, and you know that. Like, Twilight knows that.
Can't you slam it against the wall?
No, it just kind of rises up 20 feet, and that's it. And on each of your turns while you're concentrating, you can make it go another 20 feet up if you want. Until you can choose to just end it at some point.
Okay.
Okay. Any bonus actions we still have?
Nope.
Never fully grasped the dangerousness of levitate until now.
What? It can be nasty.
Okay.
It can be.
It's okay, I got 4 more I can use.
You have 10 minutes to just...
You have 10 minutes where you can slowly rise it upwards until it's going to hit terminal velocity while falling.
Yeah,
Is it afraid of heights at all?
it better not
It's
be.
gonna be.
It doesn't seem to have any consideration or opinion on that. Okay, so it rolls over to them. And the one
Caveat.
next to Geraldine, we'll start with its 2 attacks.
Minus 1d4 in each one of them.
Yep. That's why we're doing yours first.
Thank you.
20 total on the first one.
Miss.
And 17 on the
Miss.
second's going to be a miss. You
Mhm.
get an opportunity attack as it attempts to back away, though.
Coming right up. 25.
That hits.
And because I have casted the Bane, casted the curse on him and actually took on, now I can choose between the two different kind of damage that I can do. So
Yep.
now I inflict 23 damage on him as he started to walk away. And I'm, just pushing closer, is like, you're not going anywhere.
There's the bonus for this. And it makes one last little effort with its bonus action.
Mhm.
Anyone with passive perception under 18, you will lose sight of this one, as it goes to blend into the dim light and shadows of the area.
What's the
Being a shadow itself, it's very good at this.
Fair enough. Does my dark vision change this or not?
It will have an effect on that, actually, because it doesn't blend into the shadows nearly as well for you.
Okay.
So essentially your passive perception's increased by 2.
I still take, I still keep losing where it's gone, but I can see it until a little bit longer than the other. That's it.
All right.
is that a wisdom or intelligence?
Perception is a wisdom thing, but it's
Yeah.
also passive right now.
Okay, I
Unless
don't know where
use action on your turn when it rolls back around, which currently your passive perception is below its number. So you lose track of the one on Geraldine, you still know where the other 2 are. Pius, it attempts to bite you again. And then, of course, slash at you, which gives it a 20 and an 11.
That's a big no.
And now the other one that is up in the air is going to surprise you a bit, probably, Twilight. As you lose track of it as it tries to blend into the dim light, because it has a fly speed. So it just starts to fly, and you lose track of it as it takes the hide action as a bonus action, giving it advantage on its attacks against you.
I'm gonna use my cloak of invisibility.
Yeah, do that as a reaction. That's something on your turn.
Oh,
Okay. So its first attack, an 18, misses you. The second attack, a 22, hits you. As you feel its claws drag into your back. And you take another 7 slashing, 14 cold. For 21 more damage. And now it rolls all over to all of you. The one that attacked Twilight is very noticeable again as you hear her react to being slashed. Geraldine's is the one that's still kind of hidden, though.
And yeah, Geraldine will immediately try to stab him. See if we can close this encounter. Let's call it like that.
Alright. So you knew where its general location was when it went to Moose, so you're free to try a disadvantage attack there, or a perception check if you want to try to find it.
Sorry, just I rolled a d20, but I didn't add my modifier, so just a moment. So this is it's a 19, so in total.
19, and it's an attack?
Mhm.
Okay, roll one more for the disadvantage.
Yes, of course. Okay, this time I roll the modifier just in case. So 19, 14, so I think that is a miss.
Yep. Unfortunately, your lower one's a miss, so you think you might be in the wrong ballpark, and it may have moved away from that space.
Seeing Geraldine lashing out and knowing where this thing is, because my past perception is 19, also seeing the one in front of me glowing with that radiance, I know Pius is going to have an easy time hitting this target. I'm going to dash over towards Geraldine in an effort to kind of show her where this thing is.
Sounds good for me.
Opportunity attack?
Well, because of a Chardolin stride,
No,
movement
you're
does
right.
not provoke an opportunity attack. So they both take 3 points of fire damage as I leave one area and enter another's.
Do I take those damage as well?
No, I'm going to stay
No.
like opposite it from you so that I'm not within 5 feet of you. And then I'm going to attack it.
Alright,
It's,
and you have
18
the
to hit.
advantage.
Oh, do I? Okay.
Yes, you'll get flanking on it.
Still an 18 to hit.
Still a hit.
Oh, okay. That is 10 points of piercing damage, 11 points of lightning damage. Oop, no, not 3. 2, please. And 13 points of fire damage.
It's still standing, but Geraldine, with all these attacks kind of lighting it up, you're able to find it again.
Okay, good.
And then as a bonus action, retractable claws, 19 to hit. Oh, well, advantage. Yep, 19 to hit. For another 7 slashing.
It is still standing, but it is looking pretty bad. It's not holding itself together very well.
That's my turn.
Can I
Nice.
move? Can I
Yeah,
move
Geraldine,
around
go.
it? I don't need to do anything else. Can I move around it so it will be in between me and Wrath?
So Wrath moved so that it was in between the two of you already.
Okay, just to assess exactly this position. Okay, good. Thank you.
How about you, Pius? You got advantage even without the flanking.
Yep. The thing's getting fucked, mate.
Fuck it in the mouth.
Or not.
Oof.
Oh
Quit.
boy! Oh boy! That's a 14. Nope. That's no hit. Twilight.
Not with this weapon.
No.
huh?
Twilight. You know where he is. It's behind you. And Levitate is still on it. You can use Levitate to make it go 20 feet in the air again. But if
I'm
needing
gonna
your
do that.
presence may not be helpful, since you
Say
know
that
it can
again?
move around on it anyway, you know it might not be helpful to make it levitate just because it can move around still, and it might use the gap between you to try hiding again.
So I am going to do. I don't know. Would my wand of swarming insects help in this?
Not really. That's good for groups of enemies that are close together.
But I can do infestation.
Yes, you could.
I'm gonna do that.
Let me double check the damage type on that. I believe it's poison.
It is poison, and I need to make a con save.
Alright, they are not immune to poison. It fails. Roll your damage for infestation. Which is 3d6 currently.
Or is it one? Okay, yeah, 3d6.
I was like, wait a minute. It says 1d6.
Cantrip goes up with level.
Right.
Okay, Tempest, you still have a turn.
Zoom past Twilight and swing on the one on her back.
You got it. You have the advantage again. You hit and you crit with the first attack.
Indeed. Will that be enough to kill
Which-
it, or should I roll the second one for it?
Yeah, no, you cleared it. It only had 23 hit points, and you're adding 36 just for the crit, let alone the damage rolled or your modifier.
Alrighty.
And
Well, then when it
Twilight,
drops,
you once again see a scythe come through an enemy and come within like an inch of your face.
I'm just gonna smile at her and zoom to the next target with my next strike.
You're gonna
All
let
right.
it attack.
So you can head to the one with Geraldine and Raph flanking, or you can head to the one that only Pius is next to.
I'll head to Pius's.
All right.
Nat 20.
That is another critical hit. So 66 plus 42. So it's still standing, but as you drive your scythe through it, it howls in pain. It's not a screech like the other enemies being hit so far. This one howls. It's much deeper.
Huh. Alright. Key point? Do I still have this?
Yeah, you haven't used a key point since we came into this valley yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna strike on this one again.
All right. Yeah, you always have your one free offhand, and then key point if you wanted a second. 21 hits.
Okay.
Come on, if you roll big, if you roll big, if you roll big.
Oh god, why am I blanking all of a sudden? I know this shit. 35.
This is an unarmed strike, not your scythe.
That's what I thought I was using my key point for.
No, key point doesn't let you use your weapon. Still unarmed strikes.
Then it's just the bonus action?
Yeah, no, the key point just lets you make 2 unarmed strikes instead of 1.
Then I guess I didn't use it. 12.
Like that other one that was just like super close, barely around. You see bubbling and depressing and everything, and then it's just barely holding its form at this point.
Okay, now key point.
Key point to make it happen.
Still 30-20, correct?
Yep, you still have the advantage on this one. That is a
30
hit
hits.
as you punch a hole clean through its chest.
Whoa.
Nice. And then Quay's gonna strike on Mares.
All right, gonna come at it from a third side so that it can not have its allies in line.
Correct.
I'm glad to see y'all are finally remembering your familiars, though.
I think a 17 misses.
No,
I'm
it
familiar with
hits. No, you don't. But Tempest and Raph do. And they have seen very little action up to this point. So I'm just happy to see that they're being remembered on the turns.
Calm literally has no way to damage people except physically.
35.
So describe what Raph and Geraldine see, because they're both looking at this from opposite sides of each other, and now from their side, these Eldritch Blasts are coming through and blasting this thing away.
The first strike kind of knocks it to the ground, and then the following strikes just kind of push it further into a ground, making this small little hole indent.
Good. Everyone okay?
Well, that was fun.
And I have a quick question. Gem, are they disappearing like the previous one?
Yes, they are.
And Geraldine is looking at the ground where the body was and just shaking her head. I think everyone is a little bit wounded. And nothing terrible.
Still good for this. Think we have a lot of time to toil.
This is the essence. You know what to do. Let's refine it and bring these things home.
All right. So
No,
you
it's-
have an hour till the next one. How much time do you want to spend practicing before you do it for real?
30 minutes or so?
Let's just go in and do this.
No, if we're given the option, we might as well. But
We don't
before
know
that,
how long the things is going to take, and we don't want to get interrupted. So let's do another 20 minutes before we start. What do you think?
it's a good idea.
I agree.
Are we gonna still have to ask questions to each other?
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So you spend 20 minutes trying to make sure you have like rhythm and pattern, using even like you all are close enough to hear each other. You kind of spread out around the circle in the middle, using Quay to shoot the blast up so you can try to sync with the timing of seeing the blast. And you know it's still going to be a difficult run, but you feel at least better prepared. And just to remind the GM, you're all going to the ones that you started at, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Before we separate, Wrath is going to take Tempest's hand in his and kind of pull her a little bit close. Whatever happens, we'll figure out how to get out of here.
We got this. This group refuses to die.
He's gonna kiss her, and then Calm is gonna come out and move over and rest on your shoulder opposite Quay. For luck.
Huh.
Don't die.
All right. Not a chance. I'll probably end up saving all of you this time.
I can't wait to see it.
Do we all hear this?
That's
This
up
is
to the
probably-
two of them.
This is probably as we're separating.
Okay. Yeah, probably not so much then.
No, that's fine.
I mean, you would notice that they hung back kind of a little to the side, but it's the obvious, they're together moment, so.
Since I'm quicker to move, I'll watch Wrath go for a few seconds before I start heading off.
As quick as
All
you
right.
don't start this.
Because this is a new scene for Geraldine, she will look, stare at them in the meantime that this is happening. I'm not interfering and just watching, almost like this, walking away with my head tilted in their direction, with a big smile on my face, and that's it. I walk towards my goal.
All right.
Come on, Calm.
You all get over to your positions, and you've been practicing this in-game, and I will let you know that for a briefest moment, I actually had considered being an asshole in this moment and making you all try to say it in sync with each other in real life. I chose
Are you-
not
I
to
would
do
have
that
left this Discord
previously.
call so fucking fast.
Yeah. I chose not to do that weeks and weeks and weeks ago, but I did consider it. You've all been practicing doing it in-game, and you're ready to go. And it takes, about like 2.5 minutes to get over there. Tempest, you wait, make sure everyone has a couple more minutes. So you're about 28 minutes now into the time since that last battle, and you are prepared to go. You launch the Overwatch Blast up into the air, and now I need you all to roll dexterity.
Dexterity.
No.
Okay.
You have advantage, though.
Yay.
Oh, because of our mill, I
Like
think,
saving
right?
throw
Dex.
or check?
Just a regular dexterity check.
Oops.
Okay. Anything related to Slay of Hands? Just
So this is basically just like bodily control to make sure you start at the right time, keep the right rhythm.
okay. Perfect.
Performance help? No, I'm joking.
Oh, I have a natural 20 on my.
No, you're right.
Dexterity.
Performance actually, if you would rather use performance than a straight dexterity, you can. Performance makes sense, actually. I hadn't considered it.
In both cases, my bonus would be +5, and I roll a 20.
Hell yeah.
Either way.
Yeah, I'd like to use
Wait.
performance if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
I already
you
messed up.
rolled once, so you need to roll twice. How did Tempest mess up?
I give up.
Me and Pius are screwed.
Oh, no.
It wasn't the hardest check in the world, and yet, Pius, you just haven't had rhythm since the very beginning of this. And that streak continues. It was only a DC 10.
No.
Your timing is off, and you all don't know this as you're chanting the words, and you go to cut your wrist to pour in your equivalent of blood into this, and you all see as it fills, the statues themselves start to glow with this golden white aura, but after just a few seconds, it turns purple and shoots out across all of you. Yes, David?
There is a question. You said that we have advantage. So,
Yes.
Pius should roll again?
He already had a roll of 2 from before
Okay.
that one, so it was a 7 and
Like
an 8 for his 2 rolls. Yeah, close, not quite.
Mm.
And now, you all are going to take 20 points of unmitigated, untyped damage. You can choose to burn spell slots to reduce this damage, though. So if you burn a 3rd level spell slot, you reduce the damage by 3.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
You say
I'll
20,
take
right?
it.
Yes,
Yeah, we'll take
20. Pius, are you going to burn any spell slots to reduce it?
Nope.
Wrath?
Nope.
Okay, Twilight already said she's just going to take it. Tempest, you do technically have spell slots if you choose to burn one. Or
You
both.
said it only mitigates 3 damage, though?
It mitigates whatever the level of the spell slot being burned is. And you have both of your spell slots, so you could burn both of them. And they are only 1st level, so you would You would reduce the damage by 2 if you use both of your spell slots.
I'll take it.
Yeah, once I realized that makes more sense. Everyone is hurting. You feel like you did the right things and that it was working, and then it failed out. As Pius had begun to speak too quickly after a while.
Wrath is going to head back towards the center of town.
Yeah? Everybody else?
Geraldine
Yes,
wants to
I-
stay
Yeah.
over, please.
Can a message be sent out to everyone except Geraldine that we should try a second time, but then send Quay over with the message saying we're gonna try it a second time?
Yeah? If I remember correctly, so you guys had 1 use of the sending jewelry left? Or was it 2?
Correct. It was
It was
one.
1? Okay. If you have the last use, you'd send the message out to all of them for that we'll try it again. And send Quay over to meet Geraldine to give the message.
If that's cool, that's my plan.
Do it.
Alrighty.
So, Geraldine,
Telling
prior
every-
to receiving this message then, what do? Do you start heading back towards the center?
No.
No, at this point, if they want to try again, actually, I was going to say I was going to stay in the spot because I wanted to see if I can understand what went wrong. But if I receive this message from the familiar, I will just nod and be ready for another signal.
As you're trying to figure it out, because there's a little bit of time before Quay actually gets it to give this message. Because it had started to work, it was glowing with the golden white light and then changed. The best explanation would be that someone's timing had started to be off, and that's what made it fall apart at that last moment.
So wait, we actually have to cut ourselves in order to do this?
Yes, you have to spill blood into it.
And we're already bleeding.
Yeah,
So-
pretty much. So, everyone,
Mm-hmm.
advantage, dexterity checks again. You give us some time to say still the signal. So, advantage,
go.
dexterity, or performance, your choice.
Another not 20.
Damn.
And Geraldine is used to matching people's rhythm, it seems like.
16 for Wrath.
16
12.
for Wrath.
Ooh.
Our lowest roll was the 12, but you were only aiming for a 10. So, you managed to match the rhythm, and it's going, and it's still glowing, this golden white extending outwards. And then you all start to feel your very souls, your essence being pulled in towards the statue. And your minds begin to race with fear that this may go wrong. Wisdom saves for madness, of which you all have advantage.
Advantage.
It was
Okay,
the very good
wisdom's-
call on Wrath's part to be ready for madness saves.
Does a 30 save?
It better?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's 2d20, Twilight. 2d20.
Oh, 2?
Yep.
I'm going to roll again.
And-
I think my 11 is my 29 is good enough.
Better
No, do it
be.
again.
Right, Wrath, what'd you get?
Save. 15.
15?
Oh no.
Your trials and tribulations with madness up to this point, it remains at a DC 15. So, Wrath, you had the lowest number at the exact DC, and you managed to maintain yourselves in your composure as the ritual completes itself. Your souls aren't torn from your body, and power doesn't explode out from these shrines. But you see all of them rapidly age, as if they've been in a stasis for all of these years since the original one was performed. And they begin to crack and crumble, and all the statues fall into rubble. And you can see inside the center of each one is a purple crystal floating in the air, and the golden white light that has formed around them sinks in, turning them into white crystals. Each of you is now standing in front of a hope fragment floating in the air.
A hope fragment, I said.
Yes. Something that Geraldine has yet to encounter.
Can I screw with Geraldine and just say, don't touch it, don't touch it?
Nope, you are in
Unfortunately, we
completely
are
different
Very
places.
far away from each other.
Well, that's true. That is so true.
And this is information for you, David, as well as for Geraldine, because this is new to you.
Mhm.
Unlike the torment fragments that you can kind of feel that negativity wafting off of, it feels warm. It feels happy. It feels like it's there to help you.
It's Geraldine will immediately try to reach forward, and at the same time, the worm push her away a little bit. It's a new It's an old sensation that she's rediscovering after 20 plus years. And she is strangely a little bit afraid of it. And she just studied it for a little while.
I want you to roll another wisdom save, another madness save with advantage. The DC is only 13.
Another wisdom save.
For Geraldine, not Twilight.
Okay, yeah.
God, sorry.
It's okay. So 16 plus 11, 27.
You are more than good. That fear is there, but you're able to check it and realize that this is just a matter of it's unknown, you're not used to it. But that's what this entire journey is, so it's not controlling you.
I saw that they don't touch, or at least they try not to touch those other fragments directly, madness one. So I'm going to reach into my bag, take out a cloth or something, and I'm going to try to wrap it around before I take it and put it away.
All right. It goes in nice and easily, and you don't feel any additional effects from it. It still has that same kind of warmth to it, but you're able to just kind of put it in your bag like it were any other crystal. Wrath,
Perfect.
your moment as you see this hope fragment in front of you.
Rat's attention is focused actually on the statue that has crumbled below, and he kind of drops to his knees at this point, puts his hands down in front of him, almost bowing, and he puts his snout to the dirt in a moment of prayer before he gets up and gently grabs the hope fragment with bare hands, takes it and kind of cradles it for a second, and starts to look around looking for any changes in the immediate area.
You feel Risha's presence behind you, kind of before you reach out and take the hope fragment, urging you on to do so. But you can feel whatever was keeping her away is no longer there.
Takes a deep breath, eyes close, as if trying to smell the difference in the air before he tucks the hope fragment just in his robes and starts running towards the center again, looking for any changes in the area.
Tempest, your moment as you see the hope fragment floating in front of you.
I reach out to take it, study it in my hands for a few seconds, and start heading back to the center of town.
As you take the time and you look at it with it in your hands like this, it's resonating with the one around your neck as well. And you kind of fondly remember nights where you used to cuddle up with your mother and father when you were really, really little, like 4 or 5 years old.
Tempest feels a sense of ease that she hasn't felt in a very long time.
Twilight, it's your turn.
So the statues have fallen, right?
Yes, they have turned to rubble, and a hope fragment is floating in front of you.
I will grab the hope fragment and place it on the rubble.
It doesn't do anything.
She just takes the hope fragment and just kind of she just kind of sits at the rubble for a little bit.
Okay.
Just stares.
So Wrath and Tempest were heading back towards the center. Geraldine, after you took it, were you heading back to the center as well?
Yes.
Okay, and Twilight, you're hanging back a bit, which leaves us with Pius. This hope fragment is floating in front of you, but you feel someone breathing onto your back.
I didn't want it to come to this.
And you feel a hand start trying to force its way through your back, right in the center. And that is where we are going to end tonight.
Wow, Jess, wow.
As always, though, I love you. Bye-bye, Kupo.
We love you. We love you.
I cast mending.
I cast mending.
Can I use the plot point so we don't have to quit?